I don't know what came over me yesterday where I decided that I finally wanted to give my opinion on the term midsize. I'm going to give a little bit of some observations from yesterday, but let me say something first. I am not body positive, I am fat positive, and I support fat liberation. End of story.
Holy cow.
I'd say half of the folks commenting were just glad to hear that there actually was other language available to them that is rooted in fat liberation. The other half of commenters are straight-sized white women who seem to be just really invested in arguing that they face oppression in some way. The fat spectrum and fat liberation are about actual societal oppressions faced by fat people, not just the ways that you are made to feel about your body because we live in a fatphobic society. Let me be clear, you can face personal hardships in your life and also still benefit from different types of privilege, just like when people talk about racism. And I'm just really curious about the white women in my comment sections who are putting so much energy into advocating for the word midsize instead of working against fatphobia.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever. You keep talking.
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Quick video today, but we have a lot of lessons to learn. We are going to learn about fatphobia. We're going to learn about thin privilege and a bunch of other words that have been made up simply to cultivate victimhood in today's episode of Plus Size TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Seems like that statement stands true regardless of the subject, whether we're talking about the woke SJW TikToks or these fat acceptance TikToks. It's all trash. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. Real quick before we get into it, if you would place your attention on the screen, and what we're looking at here is this lovely lady, and for the YouTube's overlords, this lovely lady does have a bikini on. It's getting swallowed up in there somewhere, but there's a bikini. This is not any kind of explicit pictures, so I know it doesn't matter to you evil people over there, but this isn't any, there's nothing wrong. It's just like I said, a lovely lady in a bikini.
Oh my God, look at that whale.
So as I was saying, for our blind subscribers and the people sitting way in the back, we've got this lovely lady poolside with a bikini on. Now, she has a tattoo on her arm. In case you can't see what the tattoo is, it's actually a picture of the China AIDS virus. Now, the writing in the picture, it has the name of the company she got the jab from and the date she got the jab on. So she got the Pfizer jab. So now it's okay to become shills for Big Pharma. That's weird. Also, she's got the date, 23rd March 21. So I'm guessing she got the jab on March 23rd of 2021. These are the same people that are yelling at me and some of you guys out there that we need to go take this jab. Like all of a sudden, she cares about her health. So if somehow we don't take this same jab, it's going to affect her healthy lifestyle. I just...
That doesn't make sense.
Of course it doesn't make sense. Nothing these people say makes sense. All right. Rant over. I apologize. I got a little heated. It's just the past year of having these same people yelling at me that I got to go take this shot or I'm putting their health at risk. Gets a little frustrating. Let's get into it. Oh, look. I didn't realize Pat from the old Saturday Night Live skits had a TikTok account. Not a funny joke. All right, so this gentleman here, all right, so somebody comments, this is literally what I eat in a day and actually way more than this, but no one ever bats an eye because I'm thin. Thin privilege is so real. Okay, let's see what this gentleman has to say about thin privilege. Roll the film, please.
This is it, besties. This just validates everything I've been saying. I have always seen what I eat in a day videos done by skinnier people sharing what food they eat and like no criticism at all. If they eat a lot of food, it's, oh my gosh, like you're doing great, that looks so good. As soon as I, a fat person, share what I eat in a day, then people deem it as too much and me promoting an unhealthy lifestyle.
Look, fat, look, here's the deal.
Eat vegetable. Eat broccoli.
Oh, Pat. Did you hear this guy? So this guy is complaining. Sir, I have a way to stop all this. It'll all stop now. Just stop making TikTok videos where you post what you eat. This guy's literally complaining what people are saying about what he posts on his TikToks. Just stop. Just get off TikTok. If you want to stay on TikTok, stop posting what you eat. Problem solved. Moving right along. And this takes us right into our next video. What I eat in a day. Before we play this clip, I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. These two gentlemen have been so supportive of this channel that there's been a lot of times in the past, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months that I've been just really deflated. I've mentioned this before, just because of the suppression. We went from, 10, 12,000 views a video 8 or 9 months ago to 2 or 3,000 views a video now. A bunch of videos now get demonetized. So it's been really disheartening, really frustrating. And these two gentlemen have, they've just kept my spirits up, kept me, just kept my mind in the game, not worrying about that stuff because of the support you two gentlemen have shown. Without further ado, today's first sponsor of the video, none other than Coda 320. Coda 320. Thank you so much, sir. And I've said it before, your generosity, I don't even know how. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for sponsoring these videos. You keep my faith in humanity. So, thank you. Also, second sponsor of today's video, none other than the super sponsor himself, Steve Harla. Steve, thank you so much, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Steve has a channel on the YouTubes, which I will place in the description box below after this video. Go check out Steve's channel. It's a great, funny channel, short clips, politics, things like that. So I'm sure Steve would greatly appreciate some love and support over there. Now, Steve said that his stepdad and his mom are down visiting him in Hawaii for 3 weeks, and he said he showed this channel to his stepdad, Al Stone, and his mom, Charlene Stone, who was there. He said his stepdad loved this channel. He agrees with all of us on this nonsense. So huge shout out to Al Stone. Al, thank you, sir. Glad you're enjoying these videos. Glad you're down visiting Steve. So thank you guys. And I know I rambled on a little there, but I just want to let you guys know that it means so much to me. I definitely don't take it for granted that you guys help support this channel with your hard-earned money. So if you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video, unless stated otherwise by you. Roll the film. I'm just going to keep this on mute because there's a song playing in the background that may have a copyright. What I eat in a day? A croissant? Okay. Enjoy that croissant. Tuna mayo buddy, B-U-T-T-Y. I guess sandwich. Tuna mayo sandwich. Oof. Light on the mayo. Pepperoni. Okay. Ooh. Pepperoni. What, she just gnaw on pepperoni sticks all day? Oh, lasagna. Enjoys that lasagna.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
How'd you guess? Now, see, I bet the video clip that we saw of Pat, the guy crying about people saying that he promoted an unhealthy lifestyle because he showed what he ate on TikTok. I bet he made videos like this, stuffing his face with all kinds of unhealthy stuff. And I mean, you can eat what you want if you do it in moderation and you're, doing what you can to stay healthy and active. But just stuffing your face with tuna mayo buddies and pepperoni, gnawing on pepperoni sticks all day and stuffing the pack of the lasagna to you. Sure, there's quite a bit more too. You can't complain when people say, well, that doesn't look like the healthiest diet. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, this next one says, when you weigh 400 pounds and love your body. Okay, why is there a black heart after that? I just wondering. Roll the film, please.
Yeah! Of course I'm no happy. Look at me, I'm a big fat slob. I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. Eat because I'm unhappy. And I'm unhappy because I eat.
Listen. I could be way off here, but I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it. We all know that if you weigh 400 pounds, looks like she's probably on a pretty short frame, that comes with a lot of health problems. It comes with lack of energy. I mean, maybe, and if she does, great. I hope the older she gets, she starts thinking about her health and the pressure on her joints and bones and diabetes and everything else. But hey, if you do, good for you. Go girl. Moving right along. Okay, this next one, I'm not really sure what the point is here, but listen to the very last thing this lady says. It says, "Oops, sorry, I can't make my body look thin at all." Okay, roll the film, please.
Bodies that look like this also look like this. Bodies that look like this also look like this. Backs that look like this also look like this. Bodies that look like this also look like this. Stomachs that look like this also look like this. And it is normal.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
What? What are you talking about? What's normal? Like, the unfortunate fact is there's a large group of people out there that are trying to normalize some things that are extremely unhealthy for the population at large, especially the younger population. And it's not just that they're trying to normalize obesity. There's a lot of other things in there that are a lot worse than that they're trying to normalize. But that's for another day. Moving right along. All right, here's another one where the doctors are fatphobic, I guess. I don't know anymore. Roll the film, please.
Let's talk about medical fatphobia. Ignore my eyebrow hole. Today I went to a sleep specialist because I'm pretty sure I'm narcoleptic. And we're going over my medical history, right? No big deal. And this man looks me in the eyes. Mind you, he has my chart. And he says, "So when were you diagnosed with diabetes?" I said, "Sir, I don't have diabetes. I'm just fat." Then, despite him knowing I have an eating disorder, and even though I said no, he puts in a referral for weight loss surgery. I literally have an uncle who died from that shit. If you don't think fat phobia is real, you're not paying attention. You should be angry.
That's a damn lie, and you know it!
I do not buy a word of what she just said. The doctor's looking at her chart, doesn't say diabetic, and the doctor says, "Oh, so when were you diagnosed with diabetes?" And then, yeah, without her even asking, "We're going to schedule you for weight loss." I'm not buying it. I think these people come on the TikToks and just make a bunch of shit up to get attention. Like I said, they make this stuff up to cultivate victimhood. Moving right along. All right, now we'll get into the how fat phobia is mixed in with racism or some nonsense like that. I don't. Anyway, guys, real quick, it's been a couple days since I made a video. I tried making a video 2 days ago. I tried making a video yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know what's going on. I've heard other creators and content creators and stuff say it's kind of like creator's block, and you get it every once in a while. It's fine. I sat there for 2, 3, 4 hours trying to get a video, and I could not get a video. Whether I made it halfway through and I just shut it off, or I couldn't even get started. Get into the first minute of the video. And I was still feeling a little, a little off today. But I said, what the hell? I'm gonna come on here, have some fun, laugh, and see how all you guys are doing. So if this video, if it's subpar, if it's kind of blah, whatever, just please excuse me. I'm doing the best I can to just keep plowing ahead, and we'll break out of it. So anyway, let's see what this gem has to say. Roll it.
It always hurts me when I see a black person being fatphobic. It just crushes me, especially because one of the origins of fatphobia was literally racism. Prior to the Atlantic slave trade, Europeans actually found plushy, chubby to fat women extremely desirable and as a sign of health, whereas people who were thinner were sick and weird, specifically ugly. But during the Atlantic slave trade, many Europeans realized that many African enslaved folk shared similar proportionate chubby to fat sizes that they considered desirable, specifically black women. So in a desperate attempt to essentially perpetuate racial inferiority, they decided to just switch up the whole narrative and use science to back it up. This is what I mean when I say it's never been about health. Also, I'm reading this book called Fearing the Black Body, where Sabrina Strings goes into detail about this, using multiple historical references. It's really good. I beg, please stop with the fat phobia.
I'm not racist. Every Martin Luther King Day, I order a cup of dark roast.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, guys, so I'm going to end it on this clip here. In this clip, just the perfect cherry on top to this whole video of just the victim culture, and it's not their fault, and it's the whole world. This is perfect, this video. And I'm making this video, and I've added this plus-size TikTok fails, not to make fun of anybody. I'm not trying to fat shame anybody. I'm not trying to pick on anybody or bully nothing like that. This is the same exact reason I make the woke TikTok fails, to expose these people for the insanity that they spew. Nothing is their fault. They're victims, and they don't need to change. They don't need to change. It's us, and they're going to force us to change. That's what I'm trying to expose. So I've had people in the comment, oh, you shouldn't be picking on, enough with the fat jokes. You shouldn't be picking on fat. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just exposing exactly what this girl's going to say, and they're going to force us to change. Because we're the problems. Me, us, this community, we're the problems. So, all right. So, guys, also, I'm shooting for doing a live stream this Sunday. I'll let you know the time, because I know I ramble a lot in these videos. I think if I do a live stream once a week, every Sunday, and got some of my ramblings out in a live stream, I think I'd ramble less in the videos, and less people would complain in the comments about it. So, there's that. Also, I got to give a huge shout out once again to the two sponsors of today's video. These two amazing gentlemen, Coda320, thank you, and Steve Harla, who has a YouTube channel called Steve Harlow, which will be linked in the description box below, and wanted to give a shout out to his stepdad, Al Stone. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. I say it every video, but you guys are keeping this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are literally trying to sink us. And thank all of you guys, like I said, I read all the comments, so you guys all keep me motivated, keep me inspired, keep me coming back here day after day for the past year and a half, so thank you guys so much, all of you. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's you guys. Roll the film, please.
Being fat in a fatphobic world is not only scary, it's a nightmare. We fight our entire lives to achieve thinness, we restrict, we overexercise, we skip lunch with friends because we don't want to quote-unquote cheat. We literally miss out on life because we live in a world where thinness is more important than health, and eating disorders are glorified. And some days I wish I hadn't woken up. Some days I miss my thin privilege. And then I remember that this world needs to change, not me.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
And boom, there you have it. She just dropped the bombshell right there. The world needs to change, not me. So I'm unhappy. I'm insecure. Everything she just said was her own insecurities. Her own insecurities. I've had friends that were morbidly obese. I had one of my best friends in high school. He's a big, huge guy, and that didn't matter. We used to go out to eat. He was great. He was one of our buddies. We never picked on him for being fat. We didn't care he was fat. He was one of us, you know? So it's all these people's insecurities, but they don't need to change. They're going to force us to change. Listen, when I was struggling with living on the streets, homeless, drug addiction for a long time, I didn't say, well, the world's going to change to, to fit around my needs. I was like, I gotta change if I want to be happy. I'm not gonna expect anyone else to change. But like I said, cultivate victimhood. All right, I gotta shut up. I could ramble about this forever. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Things are getting crazy. Till next time. Peace.